I don't understand what YouTube was doing. Hi everyone, welcome back to NK Fertility Solutions, where we talk everything pregnancy, fertility, and your holistic living, backed by faith. Girl, how are you doing? How is your hormones? How is your metabolism? How is your sleep? How is your stress level? Okay. How is your meals? Okay. How is it going with you? Hope you're doing amazing. Today is Sunday here. Some of us maybe we're still in service or we just came back from service. I have come back from service, okay? It's been amazing, amazing. In fact, today's service was awesome. It was awesome, okay? So let me come on quickly here and so we can actually talk. For those of us on a TTC journey, or you are pregnant, okay, or you are looking forward to actually do what? Carry this your bundle of joy. Like you're not on a TCC journey. Maybe you are single, you're not yet married, okay, but you're looking forward to prepare your body. You're looking forward to get your hormones in order because this hormonal imbalance, trying to get pregnant, sometimes it didn't start in the marriage. It started when you were single, both as a man or as a woman, okay? Because it's a two-way something. You know that gone are the days when the women are the ones that take all the blame, the heat, the insult, the shame, whatever. These days is no longer like that, okay? Everybody have come to understand that two of you, it takes two to tango in this journey, all right? So, but I want to encourage you, however it has been for you on this journey, however it has looked for you on this journey, however you think that you are the only one that truly and really knows what you're going through, that no other person can know, no other person understands. I need you to hang in there. You don't need to give up. You don't need to shut the door of faith. You don't need to shut the door of endless possibilities. You know, when you hear endless possibilities, your mind shouldn't just be limited to only money, only wealth creation. Endless possibilities equally happens even in our work, in trying to do what? Get pregnant, okay? In trying to lay hold on our blessings. Endless possibilities exist there, all right? So I want you to have that mindset shift that this journey is not an endless possibility for you because He is a limitless God. He's not bound by your hormones. He's not bound by your medical history. He's not bound by what your lab result is saying. He's not even bound by what your organs are saying, okay? He is bound by his limitless power. Okay, limitless power that you and I sometimes we can't imagine, we can't understand. Okay, and our mind sometimes can't understand it. It can't understand this sometimes. And that is why I will always tell you, you don't have to count yourself out yet. Whether yes, your hormones have not been in order, or the sperm count won't come up, or you don't know what's wrong with your egg quality, or you don't understand. Like sometimes the medical report will just jump at you like this, and you're wondering from where to where. One man was asking me, I don't understand how, from where to where, how did this come about? Okay, that the whole thing was sounding like as if it's a joke, but within a twinkling of an eye, it's now becoming a full-blown history. It doesn't understand. Even if the enemy has thrown you in such a room, he has thrown you in such a pit or a lion's den, okay? Sometimes this our journey of trying to get pregnant can actually be our wilderness experience. Yes, our wilderness experience that actually takes us to the promised land. Very, very important. You need to understand that. All I ask of you, even though that yes, you're taking your meals seriously, you are doing all of the resting, you are doing all of the mindset shift, you are actually taking your supplements, you have spent your resources, you don't know what to believe anymore, you will not be able. In fact, don't come to that place of you have lost hope, you no longer have faith, you no longer think this is possible. Don't ever come to that place. Don't ever come to that place. Even if you have been wetting your pillow every night with so many questions, asking God, why me? Why do I have to go through this? Why must it be my family? A woman will say, if it was not you, who will go through it? Okay. Sometimes that so-called burden is not a burden before God, and he knows that he has equipped you with the capacity to go through that and come out on the other side not smelling like you went through the fire, not smelling like you went through that pit. In fact, you will become out smelling all rosy like Job. The massive restoration that he will give you, you will not believe it. Okay, so today I want us to actually focus on, yes, I've been trying to get pregnant and I don't know how to go about a fertility detox. Fertility detox and just doing, oh, detox, there are two different things. Okay, what is a detox? Detox is a process of by which we can say your body takes out things that are not supporting you, that are not needed out of the system. And we have organs of detox. Skin is there, liver is there, kidney is there. Okay, that's blood, even the bloodstream, all of it, they are working together. But trying to look at our body holistically now, we don't just focus on what are the organs doing. Because you empower the organs to do this. Yes. Some of us, we don't know that we are meant to empower our organs to do this. Many of the health issues or in terms of fertility issues that we go through, sometimes it didn't start today. I'm telling you, it didn't start today. It could be over the 5 years ways of life, okay, over the 10 years exposure that actually led to that. Okay, so I need you to have that understand, because sometimes somebody is having some challenges and you're thinking that is it the immediate cause. It might not be the immediate cause, okay. And it baffles me that some of us in this journey, we're not paying attention at all in how can I actually do a detox, like what part am I meant to play. Why am I doing this live session? It's timely because I saw a lady. They have been trying to get pregnant for 5 years, and 5 years looks somehow small when you ask some people, "Hi, TMS Sugar Hormone Fix. How are you doing?" It looks somehow small, but it's not small. It's been a long, long journey, okay? First, she looked tired and exhausted, and I can understand why. Secondly, her skin is not anywhere near hormone balance. There's acne, there's dullness. Oh my God, there is all these tiny, tiny rashes. Okay. Thirdly, there's this smell, this uneasy smell around her. So, and I'm like, this is a young girl still in her 35. Why will you have this disposition? What is going on? I get it. You're trying to get pregnant. You've been worn out, etc. But how don't you think? All right. Thank you so much. Good to hear that you're all right. My regards to your family. In this present day and time, that every time you go on social media, you're hearing people saying, do detox, do this, and you are thinking it's a joke. She said that she normally hear it, but she has never done it before. And I'm like, you have not done it before. These things, they're not costing a fortune. In fact, some of them, they're not even telling you to register for the classes. They're saying, oh, come, let's do this free class so that you will taste and see that it is good. You are not doing it. What is going on? So the first detox that we're going to do is to mind detox. Let the chains over your mind be broken. Yes, the chains that when you see a door or a gate that is leading to your breakthrough, to where you are going, that will give you your heart desire, that will actually unlock that gate, you will be blind to see it. You will not recognize it. You will not know that this is the solution you have been looking for. You will not know because the chains are all around you. Okay. And I told her that that is the problem. When we're talking about holistic fertility detox, a lot is involved. Our gut needs healing. It needs to be settled first. Before you start taking all the hormonal pills, you start pumping all the supplements, you start eating this. You must fix this gut issue. 80% of women that are working on their egg quality, trying to get pregnant, trying to balance their hormones, they are bloated. They are bloated, they are constipated, they know that there's this unease in their tummy. What is going on? This is a wake up call. It is a wake up call for you to know that I need to fix my gut. I need to fix my gut. First, what else enters inside this gut if not what you and I eat? That is what enters inside this gut, and that is what gets digested. That is what gets metabolized. So, if we are to fix the gut, have you not seen that? Yes, we are going to do what? Clean out the diet so that we can help our enzymes. Sometimes the enzymes are weak. You have enzymes, you have the HCl, but they're tired. Everywhere is cluttered. Okay. There's no way you and I will be talking about doing a holistic fertility detox without cleaning out our guts. One way you can start to clean out your gut is to actually do intermittent fasting. That one is cheap, very safe, very, very effective. Especially if your case is bloating, your case is more than enough gas. You have to go on intermittent fasting to clean out your guts, to clean out the way your body digests food, the way it absorbs food, the way it uses it, okay? And to equally empower the healthy microbiome. The healthy microbiome, sometimes they're down. They are frustrated. It's not only you that get frustrated, they get frustrated also. So you need to help them to help you. When we say, oh, I want to do a fertility holistic detox, it's actually a way you are helping those, your organs, your hormones, the pathways, the bloodstream, everywhere to help you get to your desired result. Okay. It's like somebody, they're telling you that you need to forgive somebody, you need to forgive somebody so that you yourself will be free. And you're like, I can't do it, I can't do it, I can't do it. And you remain in that bondage. That's the way detox is. They're telling you need to do detox, you need to clean out, heal your gut, even if you have stomach ulcer, okay, you're always having acid reflux that you need to heal. And you're like, I can't do all of that, I can't do all. You are the one holding yourself in that bondage. So today you're going to receive the power to make that shift. A lot of times we know what to do, but the power to do it becomes a struggle. Or you have been doing it, but you have not been consistent. Some of us think that this thing is what I should do today and be over with it. Like I should just kill my gut in one day. It might not be like that. Okay. There has to be this consistent effort from you. It has, in fact, that's why we say lifestyle medicine. That's why you have to make it your lifestyle. Let it not be that what you are now on autopilot, what you now do, whether you are aware of it or like on a default, okay? Like cleaning out your diet. You know, when you are trying to get pregnant and your hormones are messy, one of the infection you'll be fighting 247 is fungal infection. Yes, fungal infection. Even though you're not pre-diabetic or diabetic, it creates that enabling environment for fungi to thrive. So why would you want to be hosting the fungi? And fungal infection can block your fallopian tube. It's one of the quickest, in fact, one of the quickest infection that block fallopian tube. You see yeast cell infection, don't play with it. Normally, we all have yeast cells. But when they grow, there's an overgrowth of it. And that overgrowth must be created by an enabling environment. And one way you are having that enabling environment is by not having a functional metabolism and by not actually feeding your gut what it actually needs, not what you crave, not what your eyes see and like, those fanciful things. No, what it needs. If not, the fungi will be breeding inside. And each time you meet with your husband, you give it to him. And because his immune system is robust, he doesn't see his period every month and lose some blood, which where some of the white blood cells are being lost. His immune system is robust. He might not show signs and symptoms, and you will think he's okay. He will think he's okay. And before you know it, silently is equally eating up his own sperm cells. So cleaning out your diet, cleaning out your gut, healing your gut is a must. It is a must. Intermittent fasting, you will do it. Intermittent fasting, I prefer intermittent fasting that you run on 16 hours, on 15 hours, on 18 hours, not the one you do 8 hours, 10 hours. You say it's intermittent fasting. That one is not intermittent fasting. You're just doing ordinary, normal fasting. It is called intermittent fasting for a reason. Number one, because it is medicinal. It is a therapeutic tool. It is therapeutic because it heals, it corrects, it removes, okay? It cleans out. Sometimes what you're struggling with is actually overload of dead cells that hasn't been cleaned out. So with intermittent fasting, you stimulate autophagy that start to clean it out, clean it out, clean it out. How does it happen? The body will, the cells will see that, oh, there's no more, nothing to digest, la la. It will just start to, clean, start to digest that one. And that's it. That's the mathematics behind it. And it is amazing, it is awesome. So after you're done with your intermittent fasting, now decide what you should be eating. Warm water therapy is a must in this journey. Enough of the cold drinks, you have to be running on a warm water therapy, okay? I have less than 5 minutes to stay here. I don't want this video to be too long. After you have done that, you have to be moving your body. Move your body, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. There is something it is doing in your womb, in your ovaries, in your metabolism, in your hormones. Before you start talking about, I want to buy this supplement, so all those expensive supplements you are buying, if we translate it to action, you will see that it is the action that you need. It is the action that you need. The supplement industry is booming because people are no more willing to put in the work. They are no more willing to put in the work. But I encourage you today to put in the needed work to heal your gut so that your estrogen can get better, your progesterone can get better, your FSH can get better, your LH can get better, your prolactin, peradventure is high, can get better. And you can produce a robust, healthy egg. Even if it's IVF you want to go for, they will see it and say, wow, this egg is going to be viable. It will survive. Like, don't you like to hear such news, okay? Or even if you want to do natural, as soon as the egg sees the sperm cell, bam, they click. Nobody is stressing each other. Nobody is stressing each other. Because when your gut is not cleaned out, another thing that happens is that you get to have excess free radical generation. I note that word, excess. Free radical generation happens, but when it becomes excess, it simply means that the body has become overwhelmed in how to clean it out. And what happens in that situation? It starts to attack your cells. It starts to attack. The eggs are not left out. The sperms are not left out. The hormonal pathways are not left out. Okay? And the one way it reflects is you can start having pains. You can start having inflammations. Okay? You can start having this weakness, and you will be thinking maybe it's malaria and typhoid. You will know that it's excess free radical generation that is causing this, and it shuts down or brings down your glutathione that helps really power up your cell. So you need to really, really be careful when you are cleaning out your diet. Don't just focus on all the supplements. Where are you in your gut? What is the problem you are trying to fix? Is it bloating? Is it constipation? Is it stomach ulcer? What is it that you're trying to fix? Okay, let us know in the comment section also. What is that thing about your gut that you're trying to fix? That you know that once you get it right, your hormones will align, your egg quality will align, and thereby your the fruit of your womb will align. Okay, you need to understand that in getting pregnant, having your bundle of joy, it doesn't cost heaven anything. It doesn't. In fact, that is his plan and wish concerning you. All right, because sometimes you get to that place where you are not like, maybe God hates me, he doesn't want me to have this child, maybe I'm suffering, why are every other person getting pregnant but not me? It might not be that. It might not be that. Okay, these are rudimentary, like the foundation that must be fixed before you start building, before you start building on it, on it. Finally, is that you have to step up your meditation and prayer life. Okay, when you pray, don't be like the Pharisees that are shouting. I actually prefer you having your time, me time in prayer. Make out 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, because as you progress, you start to enjoy it. To meditate on a verse in the scripture. That thing is a game changer. It will bring you out of any pit the enemy think he has you. It will break protocols in your life that you never even believed is possible. It is a game changer. So if you have not formed that habit of praying and meditating on the word, start it. Don't say that you are overwhelmed. I'm exhausted. This TTC journey is not for the faint-hearted. What should I do? There's something you can do. And that is what I said, holding on to your hope and your faith. You can do this, all right? I am routing for you. NK Fertility Solutions is routing for you big time. I know that some of you, before the year runs out, all right, my network is acting up, so and I'm about to round up. You wish above all things that you and I prosper and be in amazing health, even as I was so prosperous. Thank you for tuning in today, and I will see you in the other side of victory. Bye bye.